Good afternoon from Israel. It's Daniel Stern from the Netivyah Bible Instruction Ministry. Once again with an update. I just drove my children to Haifa, to their mothers, and driving back to Jerusalem. And the Prime Minister Netivyah has declared, as I mentioned previously, has called us being in a state of war. I don't know if that's an official declaration yet, but certainly the situation is quite severe. Over 550 people have been injured. So far, 27 have been killed. There are at least 100 of the 550 that have been that are severely wounded. At least 10 of them are in critical condition. There are more injured that have not yet been able to be reached by the medical services. And the reason for that is that there are still gun battles raging in one city and two settlements and one army outpost in the south, in the city of Ofakim, which is in the south, in the settlement of Be'eri, the kibbutz, and in another settlement that's name eludes me right now, and in the army outpost Erez, which is one of the gateways to Gaza, where Gazans travel as well as resources enter and depart. There are currently, as we speak, battles going on in those places. The Israeli army is operating in order to make sure that there are no live terrorists running around hurting, killing people. As I previously mentioned, I've had access to pictures that indicate terrible massacres, but they aren't yet confirmed, so I don't want to go deeply into them. But they're certainly disturbing images, which I pray to God and hope are fake. There are more attacks that are near the end of their operation. In other words, for example, in the city of Sderot, also very close to Gaza, there were terrorists invading the city, but from what I understand, the army has mostly mopped up that situation. But bear in mind that there is a big fog of war. As I drive, I pass an army vehicle, a truck carrying what looks like an Iron Dome unit somewhere. Praise God for the IDF, praise God for the Iron Dome, and we're grateful for God's protection on Israel even in this difficult day. The Prime Minister Netanyahu, in a cabinet meeting which is still in effect, has given 3 goals currently. The first is to restore security to the civilians. The second is to extol a heavy price on the perpetrators of this attack, this war. And the third is to make sure that the other fronts, potential fronts for violence, don't make the mistake, in his words, of joining the combat. He is, of course, referring to the Hezbollah in Lebanon, Iran, and probably also the Palestinians in the West Bank, and possibly also the Palestinians in Lebanon. So that's the update for now. God bless you all. Pray for Israel. And let's join together to support our soldiers and our country. God bless.